I don't have oh. Rare stuff, cool bird. Need to get the things where I can see them. Rare and stuff, BP. And Detective Basil. And rare and stuff, Samus. I am posting the things to the Discords. And then this one. And then the next one. Rare and stuff, Thera. Okay, I think that's all of them. I'm going to move OBS back over to monitor 2 for a little bit until we actually start, and then I'm going to bring it back over here. I performed a science.
By blood, I join with thee in the order of the flame.
Thera with the resub on a 40-month streak. I almost said stream. A 40-month stream streak. What even does that mean? Thank you for the resub. Thank you for the support. Enjoy, you may continue to enjoy the ads and the emote-free viewing. So after the last stream, I was so sure that the Elgato had a delay that I performed a science, and I even did a test where I set up OBS so that on the same scene I had OBS on one side and then the 4K capture utility on the other, and I hit the little jump button and I saw whoop, whoop. And I said, okay, that's clearly a thing there. El Gato. Or El Cato. It's Spanish for the gato. A science and a test, yes. And the computer didn't study. So I confirmed that it's about the 4K capture program is about 6 frames or a tenth of a second behind what's actually happening. And that's why things were going so bad, and why things have always gone so bad. That's why whenever we played the Legend of Spyro, what was it? Eternal Darkness was the one where it had the... No, it was Eternal Night. Eternal Darkness was a GameCube game. So was Legend of Spyro, but whatevers. The second of the Legend of Spyro games. And there's the part where we're jumping from the treetops and the branches, like, as soon as you land on them, they go whoop and dump you into the pit. Why are you capturing in 4K? That's just the name of the program. It's definitely not getting it in 4K. But it is actually called 4K Capture Utility. Also, I just realized, having it up here, and I go, wait, where is it? Whoosh. It's not El Gato, it's El Gato. See, there's no space there. Swoosh. So that is how we will have to pronounce it from now on. El Gato. Yes, reading. All this time, The entire internet, including themselves, have been saying it wrong. But now I kind of wonder, if I replay that Spyro game and I do that tree branch jumping part again, if I did it and watched OBS instead of the 4K thing, I bet it'd go a lot better. It's Elgato, not according to their own program. They lie. What do they know? Alright, actually, I am kind of a little bit curious. Well, I doubt it would even show up in my device list right now. Yeah, not until I actually turn the thing on. But we have seen, in their own words, in their own text and logo, it is Elgato. Man, we made really good progress in the game last time. Got all the way to Meridia. I got a feeling this might actually be a really short stream, or at least there may not be a lot left of the game. And what to do if we finish early? Start another map in Age of Wonders. We could get back into Neverwinter Nights 2 and finally finish that. Mask of the Betrayer waits. I have it on pretty good authority that I might have a new computer heading in my general direction next week. Mask is great. I've been told that Mask of the Betrayer is like one of the best expansions ever made. I've never played it, so I'm kind of excited about it. But also the base game, how many streams was that again? I can check. If I just go down to my external drive. If it loads. Okay, there we go. And I go to videos and recordings and then down to Neverwinter Nights 2, and it was 29 streams. That's a lot. I don't know how long Mask is. I'm guessing as an expansion it's not going to be as long as the original. But then again, Throne of Ball was also pretty long. Neverwinter Night streams were great. Could go for some more. Well, then maybe we'll just start that. I'm going to record to external. Is that why this is so slow? It actually doesn't record to the external. That's where I move all my recordings. It records to a solid state, my E drive. I just keep moving them over because the external is like 14 terabytes. And the solid state is 1. Isn't troubleshooting and computer problems fun? I finally got Resolute to join me in VR chat just last night, actually. I find it to be. I think the fun part is when you solve it. The actual troubleshooting and the fixing it and figuring out what's wrong, it's a puzzle, but it's frustrating as heck. But yeah, I got Resolute to join me in VR chat, and there were some technical issues. Like every once in a while, actually it only happened like once, would the voice that he would hear, it would just like get randomly cut off like every few words. Unfun part is when it's your computer. Mm-hmm. When it's somebody else's computer, it's just a puzzle to solve. And I know, well, Resolute said that he has gigabit internet, so that's definitely not the problem, because that's what I'm using. So now I'm kind of wondering, I need to ask him what his PC specs are, because that may be maybe a bottleneck. Yes, VR Chat's not a new game. You shouldn't need like a bleeding edge PC to run it. Shouldn't. You do, but you shouldn't. Which cable? Been a while since I... Oh, Ethernet? I just know it's an old Cat... What was it? 4? Cat 5? Where are you? It's in a mass of wires coming out of the back of my PC and going into the router that is also just right down here. And I actually don't remember what I've plugged into it. Rar and Stuff Croc, Rar and Stuff Dracana. If it's old, make sure that it's not 100 megabits per second. Well, I can test that very easily, quickly. Why don't we just go over to fast.com. And I'm pushing 810 megabits per second. Done. The air chat problem is that the game itself might be old, but people make new worlds and avatars that are really... Yes, that is the thing. But even last night, it was just me, Resolute, and Pix was there. So it shouldn't have been that bad. My particular avatar, me, and you have all seen it, I am medium performance. I'm not even low performance. And it was working pretty well at first, but then I took him to the, we first went to the avatar test room, because it's a very good place to start out when you're testing things. And then he got curious about other bird type avatars. So we went to Prismatics, whatever, Prismix, the Million Avatar database, and that's when he started having the problems again, but then they sorted themselves out. And then I tried to take him to the Popcorn Palace, and he never arrived. Oh, and Nick Cobalt joined us for a little bit, and Nick was very, very small. He was going around biting ankles. So that was fun for a little bit until Resolute started having some more serious problems and broke it. You know who else is small? Nick was even smaller than you. But who else? Huh? The smallest? Huh? Blip. Bah. So that was a fun and exciting adventure. And I even learned a thing or two. You know, I've shown it off before, my little particle thingy, my little GPU particle cloud that I play with sometimes. I found there's an option to like lock it in one spot, and then from there you can like walk away from it but still manipulate it. And if you like you do the attract gesture, then it kind of attracts back to that spot, and if you do the repel, then it bursts out, and it kind of looks really nifty. I didn't know you could do that. Close things that I do not need. Oh, back on Sunday, when I went over to my parents and we did our usual thing, we went rummaging through the different movies that were on Amazon Prime that he had, and one of the suggested ones was a movie called Warlock from I think it was from '89, and I was like, that sounds and looks interesting. A little bit of a fantasy movie, but you know, before computer graphics, so they had to go practical as far as they could. Not all of it looked great. there were some flying effects that were kind of laughable, but other than that, the movie was pretty good. And then I also found out that there was a sequel, so we might see if that's available next week. My dad was telling me, like, he knew a little thing that one of the actors in it had passed recently. Whenever he just like got lost in the wilderness. I mean, it happened just like a few years ago. What's his name? Julian Sands. And then when I was reading up about this actor, I also found out that he played one of the villains in Jackie Chan Adventures. The wizard sorcerer guy. Not the main big bad, but like the guy that the main big bad, or the guy that was working for the main big bad, the wizardy dude. And I just remember one of the gags from that where he's like wearing a wizard robe. And one of his other flunkies is like, "Why are you wearing a dress?" He's like, "It's not a dress, it is a sorcerer's gown." Looks like a dress. Ooh, did I lose my... Okay, I did not lose my thing. Okay. Let's bring you guys back to the main monitor. Rawr. And... swoosh. We're likely finishing this very quickly, because we've just got Meridia, I guess we got Lower Norfair. And then we got, what was the last place? Like Torian or Terrain, something like that. We don't have a whole lot left. But maybe since this is late game, it could be difficult. Also, it says that we're only like 2 hours in playtime? What if? Oh man, what if we actually did get the good ending? We got the Zero Suit. Extremely unlikely. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this in, what, 50 minutes is what we've got? But what if? Of course, wanting to get the good ending isn't going to stop me from also wanting to collect all of the things and explore all of the places. So, definitely not gonna happen. This is why I would make a terrible speedrunner. Because I'll see other little power-ups and pickups, and it's like, oh, I want that! I need to go get it! And it's, no, it's costing you time! Don't do it! Nice try. I'm not quite ready to go down there yet. Nope, nope. I probably should have come in through the other side, the tube that we exploded. Rawrns the Firehead Nick. Nope, nothing up there. Ah, spikies! Can I get up there? I'm sure somebody that was good at this could, but can I get up there? Flip. Oh wait, I think I know where this leads. This goes where I think it goes. Okay. Possible. Is possible that we could make that. Nope, 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 nope. Unless I just if all of my wall kicks go like that today, then definitely not happening. Okay. Why are they not working? I can't even blame the delay. I'm using OBS. Why is it not working now? I need to be good at wall kicks. Or we can just fall all the way down to the bottom. That's fine too. That is also... You know what? It will not be a problem for much longer. Whee! Down. Wait. There. Alright, where is it? Okay. I hate this room. Oh, not just because of that, but because the way the jumping works while you're both in sand and you've got this right here. Okay, fine. I'm gonna get through it, no problem. Gonna watch this on YouTube later. First stream's already up. Oh, yeah, I remember this spot. Nope, wait. Boop, 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 boop. There. There we go. Oh, this is... uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is also a later one. Is that just gonna... Well, I'm not going to be able to make that jump as we are right now, anyways. Didn't even kill him with the zappy beam. Caramel, the pit of deliciousness. It's so sticky. It's sticky and delicious, and you don't want to leave. Okay. This is another one of those things that'll be a lot easier later on. And I probably shouldn't even be trying to do it right now. Let me out! I'm sorry I came this way! Lol. Uh-oh. Okay, we're free. Anything down? Okay, good. Nope, you stay there. It wouldn't be so bad without the sandfall also making it hard to jump out. Like I said, I hate these rooms. I'm mashing the button to try and get out of the sand, but then if you don't hold the button, you don't jump very high. There. We are not going back there until a while from now. We'll have something else that will aid us in making that part much easier to deal with. Somebody already powerbombed that pipe. Oh, come on. Okay, fine. We'll go around. You know what? I'm gonna do a thing. So, one of the many secret... Oh, right, I don't have it yet. If I had plasma... Or if I had... Yeah, if I had plasma, this would be way better. Maybe wave. Maybe wave. So if you have just charge beam and one other weapon, and you select your power bomb, and then you go whoop, and it does a little thing, and it does thing. Pretty cool. A thing. Each weapon does a different thing when you do that. So you charge up ice, you go. You have a little icy shield. At no point do you ever need to use any of these. Oh. And then the Spazer, which only works if you only have one other weapon. You get charge, one other gun, and your power bomb's selected. That is one of the fun tricks. No, one of the fun tricks you can do in this game. Well, I guess 4 of the fun tricks you can do in this game. Big map. You'll be referencing it a lot.
Spader beam.
Spacer beam. Ah! Mosquitoes! And this is the one that we exploded. Whoa. Ryan stuff, Dr. Mono. This one or this one? I think it was this one. We have over 120 missiles. Alright, been a little bit since I've done this. Ah. That door's gonna close again, isn't it? So we're gonna need to use the shine spark in a very specific spot here. Oh. Oh, it didn't do the thing. Here. Ah. Right stuff, Salic. I'm gonna use all of my super missiles just trying to get this one secret. Drop super missiles, please. They drop none. Wait, open door first. Okay. And then you lose the run. You just stop running when you leave the room. I don't think that's supposed to how that work. But okay. I will endeavor to crouch and trigger the shine spark and then walk through the door, hopefully get to the exact spot I need to get to, and then launch.
Amazing.
Amazing! Oh, I gotta open the door. Okay. Okay. We're glowing, we're shining. Ugh! Missed! By just a little tiny bit. But that's how you do it. That is the trick. You just gotta really rush to get into that position because you don't have much time before the spark fades. Can you drop super missiles, please? I also have to open door. Hang on. Don't start running yet. Okay, I think I hit it. Yeah. Okay. And oh, come on! Who designed this? Good news is we have managed to hit the one that's on the left and on the right, so there are no more platforms to hit. That is how that works. You're just... ah, dang it. They will not drop super missiles. Hang on. I keep forgetting to open the door first. And duck. I don't think I got it. Oh, we did. We did. Mmm. All that for a missile. Rard stuff, Marv. And Tracken. Okay. That took far too many attempts, but we got it. Is there anything over here? There is. Just in time to see the alleyway missile. It's one of the secrets that I distinctly remember. Weekend was great. I even talked about earlier that we watched the movie Warlock from I think it was 1989, and I thought it was pretty good. You know, some of the effects were not fantastic. Pretty much any time that the Warlock guy was flying, I actually laughed. But you know what? They didn't have computers to do all that stuff back then. Or did they? A show that I've mentioned multiple times on stream, Captain Power, The Soldiers of the Future, was the first TV show to integrate live action with some real CGI design characters. Yeah, CGI characters. Like two of the bad guys' robots. Sir, what am I missing? And now we're here. I saw the super missile. How to get super missile? You don't come at it from below. I think you come at it from the side. And definitely not from here. I definitely want the super missiles. Crab? Oh, okay. Thank you, fish. I want to run. Uh-oh. Okay, that... You know what? Yeah, sure. We'll just... all the way to the bottom. Fishies. Nope, you didn't spin. I need you to spin so we can whitta. Okay, nothing. And missed. And there's this. Yep, it comes in from that side. Oop. It's definitely going in from the side. Not from above or below. Do I need to roll up? Ahaha! Here you go. You ever notice the bombs are actually not that great of weapons in these games? It's hard to hit an enemy with them, and it doesn't really do a whole lot of damage. Alright, yeah, fine. Jerk. Just come into my little hidey hole, why don't you? Thinks a lack of skills is the problem. Oh, okay. So if I was better at the game, the bombs would actually kill enemies in more than just a few hits. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Uh-oh. 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 Well, okay. Down we go. Why will you not do the thing? You can do it that way, but there. Okay, good. No skills confirmed. Whoa! You ever seen anyone do this, though, Dr. Mono? Yeah, and then miss? Huh? And then miss again? Haha. You need to be facing this, face the correct way. That helps. And then, psst, there, just like that. And then you swing up over top. Boom. Easy. Yeah. You know what? I will take advantage of this little recharge spot. You know, since the game's offering. I don't think we want to go this way. Would you like to hear about the baby? Yes, tell me in great detail all about the baby. Is it you're the baby, Dr. Mono? Did you has a baby? Because I can't possibly think of any other baby related to this game. Oh, yay, I've managed to miss them all. Oh, yes, you do. Bzzt, there we go. And then we go, waha, and oh, okay, that's good. Are you sure there isn't anything else up there? There is. Bzzt. And swing! And miss! Zit. Okay. No, it wasn't high enough. Or do I need to go back the other way? Nope. Need more swing. Must have more swing. I feel like I should be getting a lot more swing out of this than I am. There we go. Like that. Oh, it wouldn't let me move. Alright, come weird blowfishy thing. We need to go more up. More up, please. You're not gonna go up while I'm zapping you, are you? Alright, we'll just loop up around, like so. There. That's how you're supposed to do it. Now, put a crab up there just so that I couldn't make this little trick. maybe I'm intentionally being bad at this so that it'll take longer and we'll actually finish the game without too much time left in the stream, huh? Maybe that's my clever scheme. Yeah, that's fine. You just use you. There we go. Thank you, friend. How long till the new computer arrives? Tracken says that they should have all of the parts delivered at his place right now. So as soon as he gets back from Vegas, then he ought to be able to send the stuff to me, Iron Stuff Team. So I'm hoping within a week, maybe, actually, about a week maybe. And at that point, there may not be streams for a little bit while I figure things out. Because it's going to be a lot of learning new stuff for me. I still do intend on switching to Linux. 15 mighty roars and Loktars. And hopefully games will work with Linux. I hope so too, because if they don't, then I'm going to have a problem. But I'm sure at least some of my games will work. The other thing I'm concerned about is all this avatar business, especially the hand trackers. On your phone with Mom, till now, wasn't able to tell you. You can shine spark your way out of that area that I was having trouble. Oh. Yeah, I guess I could have shine sparked. And secrets? 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 No secrets. Why does this spot exist? You know, a place does not have a right to exist if it does not have secrets in it. Am I right? Mom's having weird heart. Oh no. Yeah, that's not good. That's bad. That's very bad. I hope she's gonna be okay. And these crabs down here letting you know, hey, there might be secrets down below. And behold, crabs down below. I can't just look up a little tiny bit. It's hard. It looks like it's the breakaway blocks. Boop. Okay. I just like the sound it makes. Ah, breakaway blocks! What a surprise! Ah, jerk spiky thingy. Thank you for the recharge. Hang on, hang on. What am I missing? Nothing to do with you. Is this just another recharge room? Why would they have this many of these buggy guys and it be more than just like a simple 3x3 closet? Can't see anything behind me. Super Metroid was released in the US April 18th, 1994. I was there. Nope. Try again, try again, try again, try again. Nope. It's a lot easier whenever you can just stick to the wall as long as you need. Fifth grade, played the hell out of it. I remember I bought my copy at Funko Land, which means I didn't have the manual, but I did have Nintendo Power, which is as good as the manual in most cases. Nope, 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 don't do that. Dang it, pass. Do that, and then stick and jump, and stick and jump. Come on, stick it. Oh. Ah, you jerk, you snuck up behind me while I was focused on the guy up there. Yeah, we're gonna do a thing. Oh. Get wrecked, snail. I keep jumping, thinking it's... I keep thinking I'm further ahead than I am. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, that was it. That actually was it. So, 1, 2, 3. So, third one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so... Perfect. There, that's what I needed. That's all I wanted to do. These guys. Oh no! Metroids! You remember how dangerous they are, right? Oh, he's coming for me. Bip. As Joe Juba once said, if you die to the grappling beam, you are not a badass. But wait, me, a boy, playing a game starring a girl? Right stuff, who can? See, the funny thing is, we didn't actually care about that sort of thing. If the game was fun, the game was fun.
I was a month away from receiving First Communion when Super Metroid released in 1994.
Actually don't know what that is. Because am not Catholic. Ah. Okay. Look, I'm trying to lead you, so please be in front of my missiles. Oh, that hit. First communion is when you receive the body and blood of Christ for the first time. If you have charge beam and plasma, you can one-shot this guy. Yeah, but you can't get plasma until after you've beaten this next boss. At least I don't think you can. I think the door's shut and locked. It's a gray door. Spamming X-ray kind of the same way that Mega Man 1 pause trick works. I never got that to work in Mega Man, or not X1. Just the Mega Man 1 Lek Beam. I could never get that to work. Actually, before we do any further, let's okay. Yep. Okay. Good. I feel really old thinking that this game was released 32 years ago. I know. Can we... Like, I know there's a trick here. Yep. Look at that. You go, boop. Get ourselves an E-tank. And then we can fall down. Nope. Don't do that. 32 years, my E-tanks are prunes. Hey, but they still got some energy left in them, right? Couldn't wait to grow up and do what I wanted. Now you look back and wish life went a little slower. I'm with you there. You know, when we're little, we're like, oh, I can't wait until I'm all grown up and I can be an adult and do whatever I want. And then when you grow up and become an adult, you realize, oh man, it was a lot better as a kid. Dang kids these days, get out of my lava pool! Wait, do I want to be down? I think I do want to be down. No, I don't want to be down. Nostalgia Critic had a great line in his Saved by the Bell review. Oh, what was it? I never watched Saved by the Bell. Okay, well, just swing and a swing. Would child you be disappointed by your future self? Most likely, yes. Except the part where I tell him, oh, I actually do play games on the internet and people come and watch. And it'll be like, wow, that's so cool. You get paid to play games? As long as I don't tell him how much. Well, then again, if I told him how much I made, it would still probably sound like a lot of money to a little kid. When you're a kid, all you can think about is being in high school. When you're high school, all you can think about is college. When
the money we have today would be a lot of money back then, and we could buy a lot of stuff we didn't have.
Like, I think little kid me would be super happy about how often I buy games, but also the fact that the games I buy tend to be like $10 to $20 instead of $50, $60, $80. Used to dream about eating cookies and candy for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Then you grow up and understood why one shouldn't do that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There's still nothing stopping you, but you will regret it. I need to recharge my super missiles. I'm actually getting kind of low. It's a fake! I think. Oop. It would sound like a lot of money in the general because inflation was that harsh. I guess, yeah. When I was little, my parents gave me an allowance of $20 a month. I can say I'm doing a little bit better than that. Oh, this is... Dang. A little low and little short on supers. You got 20 seconds to kill Dragon. Boom. Boom. Get this taken care of. Alright. We're just gonna do the quick kill. Yeah, shoot the babies. The baby. Oh no, he's got me. Wiggle, wiggle. Come on, come on. Uh-oh. Can we go back down a little bit? There we go. Thank you. Believe it or not, Dragon's female. Oh, yeah, I guess that would make sense. She's incoming. Bye-bye. All the babies having to bury their mama. We're the hero! Space jump. And now we can jump to the one place not corrupted by capitalism. Anything else in here? So now we basically just can fly. Look at the dump she was raising her kid in. Hey, you know, not everyone can afford a nice place. She's probably doing her best to raise her dozens of children. She's the boss, she can move anywhere. Yeah, but that was like one of the biggest, most openest rooms. Just... Oh. Run, up, and run, and up. He says this is in the Coliseum. Yeah, but that's got all those little posts and things. It's obstructing. It's not a big open room. Yeah, bosses need big rooms to roam in. Plus, that room also had turrets. You know, whenever the kids act up, she'll threaten to throw them in front of the turret guns. Maybe she is a bad parent. Whoops. Ow. Ah, jump, please. Oh, whoops, ad break. Welcome back from ad space, everybody. Whoopsie. Wonder anything? Probably not, but always check. I did not notice the ad break. No. Wait, where are we now? Dang it. We gotta go back. That's why I said I had 20 seconds. Oh, okay. I thought it was just like, you have to do it. You have to do the quick kill. Does this even connect back there? Guess it would have to. Hop, hop, tiny hop, 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 hop. Oh, you jerk. Alright, where's the secret? Haha, secret. Where aren't stuff, Zep? Whoop. Bloop. This guy is a jerk. Hey, don't diddle me with your whatever that is. Alright. What am I missing? Speed boost, speed boost, speed boosts. Right, stuff Zavarius. I need the spring ball, is what I need here. Or I just need them to roll off the other side. That helps too. Rollin', for a missile reload. Thanks. I don't even need it. Glad we came here. Ooh, a Metroid. Yes. Super Metroid, in fact. Right, we want uppies. Actually, yes, I do need to go all the way out. Dang. Okay, back through the other room. Oh, that's right, Teen. You're still doing the voice chat thing in the wing group and just running it as long as possibly can, as you possibly can, to get to the number. And last time I saw you post about it, you would hit 555 hours, 55 minutes, 55 seconds. Now you're up to 600? Dang, you are almost there. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Right stuff, Nick. It was fun running into you in VRC the other day. I was telling chat about how small you were. Blim? Well, how about, blip? Okay, yeah, here. Now we can do the thing where we go up and go super high. Or we fall back down. Really, I should be going from the other side. Pets. Right, ups. 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 Metroid rules. Blip. That wasn't a missile door, that was just a flashy iron door. No, wait, it was a missile door. Because we saw it before, it was red. Why did it open in just a couple of shots? Come on. Boop. Slime was waiting up there. He spent his entire life up on that ledge. He was just waiting for someone to come along so he could jump at him. Oh, they're so strong! They're resistant to my weapons! Not even a super missile can damage them. What kind of firepower will it take to harm such a foe? How about this? Purasma! So, confirmed. Plasma is stronger than super missiles. Remember playing Metroid Fusion and Metroid Zero Mission on your cousin's Game Boy. I never played Zero Mission. Isn't that the one that's like a remake? It starts out as a remake of the first Metroid, but then it kind of turns into its own thing later. You know, I might like that one. Boom! Streamed it once, thought you were there. Oh yeah, I might. That might be where I've seen it. And that's why I knew it was a remake of the first game. But then did its own thing. Oh, we can even kill these assholes. Oh. Yep, there it goes. Everything dies. We go this way. And down. Naps during other people's streams, so rude. there actually have been times where I fell asleep during someone else's streams. Has anyone played Oracle of Seasons and Ages? I have not. I remember hearing the gimmick about that one, where it's like one is sort of more of a puzzly focused, and then the other is more of a combat focused. And if you have them both, you can get a code or something to pass your progress back and forth between them. Capcom developed them. Didn't they also make Minish Cap? It's almost like Capcom knows what they're doing. We need to go back. Bad for me to say. You have never played a Zelda game. Link to the Past is probably the best one. At least in my opinion. Huh. No, not that way. How get? No? What about Wand of Gamelon? I do know someone who would defend those games. But if you want to play the CDI ones, there is a fan remake of them that does improve them. This is where I need to go, isn't it? Well, is a direction out, a direction I need to go. Because there were places we couldn't get to before because we did not have Spec Jump.
It's pie noon time, chat.
It's pie... Wait, no it isn't. It's not pie noon. Oh, wait. I know this room. Let's turn on our poor man's screw attack. If I can... Come on. And then up. And then up. And then up. And then... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dang it! Zelda 2 last boss is amazing. Marf's beat him legit. Not just hiding in the corner, but actually fought him, beat him. See, I think that was Marf, wasn't it? You did that? Now it's pie noon. Whoosh! Whoa! Dang it! Whoa! Whoa! Blocks. Whoa. Ah. You only played Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess was good. Whoa. Oh, this isn't fair. I can't block now. But I will do that. Whoa. Ooh, I still somehow managed to block some. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I am doing a good job. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, yeah, Twilight Princess was good. I like the graphics. I wish they'd done more Zelda games in that same style. I actually kind of like Wind Waker more though. Unpopular opinion. Looking forward to seeing Mortal Kombat 2 coming out in May. You what? I just had a lot of fun with Wind Waker. And now it's Pie Nuno 1. Wind Waker HD is probably your third favorite. Second is Link to the Past, and first is Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild is probably one of the best games I doubt I will ever play again. Because every time I try to pick it up, I start thinking about, okay, I'm going to need money to get all my armor. I'm going to need to farm up the items to get the upgrades. I really don't want to do that, so maybe I'll just do something else. Wind Waker, suck sword, so much nothing. I had fun with the items. I like the little the leaf glide thing, what they did with that, and oh, what else was there? What else was there? What else was there? That's like the one thing that I distinctly remember is just using that to glide around. Which I guess Breath of the Wild also did. Yes, the final Ganon fight. Especially where Link jumps up and just stabs his sword into Ganon's face. Hardcore. Oop, that is wrong button. Whoosh. Combat, that's what it like.
Hearing rumors that occurring at time is being redone for the Switch.
I have heard that too, and apparently Nintendo is super upset that that got leaked out. Okay, break. Boop. Stabbing Ganondorf in the forehead. Okay. Shoot. It was very satisfying, I'll give it that. Come on, clear it. Okay, there we go. Every company's got somebody leaking something. I like to think that it's just because someone is so excited and enthusiastic about what they're doing, so they just can't contain themselves. They have to tell somebody, and unfortunately the person they tell has a big mouth and can't keep a secret. Selleck, anything you would like to share? Oh, speaking of, I also saw on your little credits thing that you also worked on the Hexen and Heretic remaster. And is that the one that like just came out not long ago? Yeah, since I already had, you know, Hexen and Heretic, then it gave me the remaster for free. I was like, oh, that's cool. I'm gonna go ahead and play this again. I had streamed Hexen a while back, and I had the idea of a puzzles emote for just, you know, whenever I solve a puzzle, especially if it's not a difficult one. And I created this as a placeholder, and it's just a little chain thing from Hexen, where it's like, you've solved 1/9 of the puzzle on this level. Alright, I just got the springy ball. Boing! Boing! And that was meant to be a placeholder until I got a real puzzles emote, and that just hasn't happened yet. Played Heretic OG on your Voodoo too. I played Hexen on the N64. Probably not the best place to pick that game up. Einit with the raid! Rarn Stuff Raiders, I am Cassedrian, and we are playing some Super Metroid. As you can see, we are in Meridia. We have already defeated Dragon using the cheat. And we're just picking up some things before we leave and head on to our next stop, which is going to be north. Oh, we're just blowing up the babies now. Okay. Yep, we got plasma. So, how is Hollow Knight? You already beat the final boss. You saw credits. So, how are you doing on your quest for true ending? You did get the good ending, and you have a house and can take a nap. And honestly, what game shouldn't end that way? Where you get a house and can take a nap. It's not cheating, it's strategery! Well, I did say in another stream that I like whenever games have little secret techniques and tricks. We still have not figured out how to get in there. And I think I know what I need to do. We need to be in the room above this one. Oh, right. This door's going to be closed. Alright, looping around. I don't think it was the good ending. How can it not be? You got a house and you could take a nap. That sounds like the best ending. I'm just trying to run through, and I'm getting hit by all the weird, bouncy, globby blubbles. Wah! The house was separate than the credits getting. They could have gotten that a while ago. But you didn't talk to the mayor again. So all this time, you could have been a homeowner. You didn't even have to fight the final boss to get the good ending. Did you stream a lot during the lockdown in 2020? Yes, it did. That is actually when I really started streaming regularly. In fact, I think I started streaming, like actually started streaming consistently in late 2019. And then the lockdown happened, so that kind of worked out for me there. It's like, well, at least I have something to do. Ah, no, no, no! Oh wait, yes. A lot of people in the Clouders started streaming back then, and it was a very nice time. There was always somebody online that would be cool to hang out with. And in fact, I used to only stream twice a week, and it was because we had kind of set up our schedules so that we wouldn't be kind of stepping on each other's toes. And the, was it Wednesday and Friday or Monday and Friday? Whenever it was that I was doing my twice a week, it was because those were the time slots open and available. Okay. Not here? Is not here. Huh. Thought was here, but is not here. Yep, unfortunately we do. But since so few people in the Clouders stream anymore, then I went ahead and I wanted to stream more. And that's why I expanded to 3 times a week. I get to hang out with you before you go live, and then you come here after you finish. Okay. Do I need to go in from above? No, that would be weird, because that's where the item is. How does one get? The game is showing me this unexplored area and isn't telling me how to get to it. It's just kind of... The only places that it borders are the save point and then the area down below. So there's got to be like a passage that it's not displaying. Well, I guess we can take a look at the bottom again. Boom! Boom! Went too long and need to go to bed. Aw, okay. Well, you have a house now. You can take a nap. See? Good ending. So, good night, Knit. Thanks for dropping in and hanging out, even if only for a moment. Nothing. And then we're in here. And this room isn't going to have anything up there. At least not that I distinctly remember. Yeah, because we're into that. Been up since 4:30, but I'm a real man. I don't see how else you get there. And you can't tease me with this big area that has an item at the end of it. Right, that door's gonna be closed. And then just expect me to leave it as it is. Just like, well, I guess we're not picking that up. So, back through here again. Nope, up. What about that one place where the little sandwormy guys grabbed me and tried to pull me down? I guess they were all like up this in this area. So I would need to take the pipe up to the top. Which means I didn't need to come back this way at all. Okay. We'll get to Norfair eventually. I bonked. Nope, get out. There we go. At least we're jumping. At least we are in the air. Alright. And up! Where was that? Was it straight off of the elevator path? Let's see if it's this way. Here we go. Whoops. Well, we're going down. Oh, it's a secret! We're just gonna spit me out. In a room we've been in already. Good. Great. Excellent. That is very helpful. Check the sandfalls for secret passages. That's basically what we're up to now. But that's the one that I know exists. What is this room? With the little 2-block wide one. No, we're checking it. Nope, come on. Keep going up. Ups, uppies. Want uppies? Want uppies? Wall kicks for uppies. No more uppies. And down. You know what? No, it'd be better if we go up and we just kind of loop all the way around. Kind of want a better look at the Durgan's wings. We can do that. No uppies? In fact, hey, what if we have time left over, we could do some VRC stuff. Although it takes me a while to get my my trackers on and everything, so maybe not. Maybe we won't do that. Wait, does this not connect over that way? This might not connect over this way. It does not. It does not. Okay. Down! Gecko boobs? What? Last night, when I was talking with Resolute in VR chat, he realized a limitation with quadruped avatars in that they don't really have hand controls, or don't really have visible hands, because just the way it's rigged. It's your hands, if you can control them at all, they're going to be like way down below where your actual hands are. So he decided, you know, he's wanted to see some anthro birds, and luckily picks new one, and it was it Raz Griffin, I think. And whenever he showed it, I was like, wait a second, that's the same one that Matt uses. And I didn't realize that because Matt, he uses, his is like this black bird, but very nice, like RGB rainbowy shiny stripes on it. And for some reason, I always thought that it was just a custom. It was just like a totally custom avatar, and didn't put it together. It's like, no, this is just a texture that he did for this one base model. But when Pix switched over to the Raz Griffin, first thing I noticed was that it was a bird that had boobs. You're used to not being able to see your hands. You have ghosty hands, though, don't you? I guess you wouldn't with the other one that you're using. Your older one that actually does look like you does. Yeah, you're over there. Yeah, your older avatar has them. But your quad doesn't. Okay. It amuses me sometimes whenever people put boobs on things that really, by all rights, shouldn't have them. It's like the thing from Guild Wars 2, 6 or none. Ah, yes, we couldn't go this way before, right? That was the problem. There was some reason. Oh no, this wasn't it. Crud. We just came. This is actually, this was progress at the time. And blech, 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 blech. What am I missing?
Bloka.
Bloka. Just checking all these walls. I am looking for Mama Turtle. I think that's where we're trying to get to. And nothing. I'm pretty sure that's what this room is, but I am not finding the connection to get to it. Is in this room. Okay. Left? If we go left. We scan every single inch, every single square. You die. Ah, here we go. See, I was confused because I remember having to pass through a wall to get here, but when I found this one back up this way and found nothing, I was like, what's wrong? It's this corner, isn't it? It's this bottom right corner. You get here, and there's a dead end. Where's the door? We deserved. Bang, bang, bang. And behold, turtle. Ouch. Turtle, why? I thought we were friends. Whoop. Up, please. Let's do that again. Oh, it's over there. You know what? I don't actually need this. Maybe I do need this. It's a bunch of buzzy beetles from Mario. There, E-Tank. Finally, we can go. When was the last time I played Quake 1 and 2? Never ago. Don't forget the item in the wall. I forgot the item in the wall.
Going.
Actually, it was up top. No. It's not there. It's not there. Ah. Okay. Sure, we'll just all the way to the bottom. Is it below? It was below. There it is. Come on, get it, get it. Nope, it's gone now. Alright, so if I hit that, and then... There, missiles! That one I did completely forget was there. You know, if the X-ray... Screw that guy. If it's too far off screen for the X-ray to show it, then it doesn't exist. Poor Ragnar. He'd be so disappointed. Alright, let's save, and then we return to Norfair. Oh wait, I just remembered another item that we can get. Now that we have the gravity suit, there was a place we can go that it required a speed boost, but was also in water. Yeah, I think it was back in Brinstar. I don't even need to bother with that guy. I don't need them as platforms. I just need them to not be in my way. Okay, what's fun is if you come back through here when you have the screw attack, you will destroy these platforms. And then you can't land on them. Oh, I can show off the thing. Well, this thing. Bip, bip, there. So, charge up with Charge Beam and Plasma, and you go wop, 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 wop. And it makes little speed booster noises. Oh yeah, you cannot have both the Spazer and the Plasma active at the same time. Just a little bit of a shame. Because I had thought the Spazer was what was causing the little twin plasma beams. No, I think that's Wave that's doing that. Whoops. You know what? Good enough. Ah, not good enough. It was here, right? This was the place? Yeah, this is the place. E-tank. Hand. Okay, now Norfair. Powerbomb just ignores these little blocks over here. It was this way, right? Beep, 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 beep. Yes. Where does this connect? Not where we want to go. Actually, maybe it could. We just go straight. Well, it's going to be a straight line either way. Super fast. You know, we don't even need to stop and recharge our health. We're fine. Ouch. Oh no, I've taken 4 damage. We have to go back to the Healy charger thing. Yeah, we'll save. Nope. Yep. Down. Okay, so we need to go down, right, right, down, then left. Got it? Okay. No, down. Excuse me, sir, could you please move? I need this spot. Can I just get through here real quick? No. Left. Well, at least we can open this one. Got a call back from a law firm. Okay. Is it good news? A callback. I mean, it's straight to voicemail because jerk-ass phone thought it was spam. Aww. You know, sometimes it's nice whenever it just makes that conclusion and is right. But man, if it's wrong, it's a problem. Alright, last time we came in here, I said nope and turned right back around, but this time, we're just gonna whoop, boop, 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 boop. Aw, dead end. And doop, 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 back the other way. Hastily called back, but you were too late, because the guy who reached out was already on the phone with someone else. That's usually how it works, isn't it? On the books to get called back tomorrow afternoon. Okay, at least you got that going for you. Be sure that you are there and ready to take it. I was trying to avoid that. There we go. Alright, everybody. Vor. Tomorrow afternoon's a concert. That might be a problem. I hope it won't be. Getting to meet Brendan Small in person and do your Death Clock impression. Hell yeah, let me know what he says. Oh, there goes the controller. That's what I get for trying to put it down and doing my. You bet your ass we're recording it. Hell yeah. So for those who are unaware, Marth actually does a very good death metal growl, and it's basically that guy from Metalocalypse. it's that character. Nathan Explosion. Oh, rude. Just come slap me while I'm coming through the door. Alright. Okay. This is an exit. Screw that guy in particular. Oh, why would you put that fire there? I had a good rhythm going. Well, not really a rhythm, but I had speed. Let me just hit all of the fire. All of it. Hit the fire, hit the acid. Let's just not have any energy tanks through this. Missed it. That statue really dropped the ball. Nothing, 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 nothing. Okay. Normal bomb? Yep. A missile? Yeah. Yeah. That's right. You can't do that to this guy. Donk. He has lost his golden sheen. That guy being a little harder. I guess it's because I didn't even try to use super missiles. Because if you do, he catches them and then throws them back at you. Speaking of super missiles, just get up here. Donut, indeed. And yeah, the little item pickup music it's a very catchy little jingle. Let's hear it again. You guys remember the website Screw Attack? It did like game news and reviews and stuff. It was a long time ago. I don't know if they're even still around. If you kneel at just the right spot, he throws them straight up. And you could stun lock him into doing that if you spam super missiles. Interesting. You know what? You're going to have to show me some of these tricks. No, it shut down. Stuttering Craig does his own YouTube thing. Oh, that's cool. Ah, whoops. Yeah, like I said, back in Brinstar, there's that one shaft that I was climbing, and I said, once you have Screw Attack, you just start plowing through all of these blocks. Same deal here. Oh, side scrollers? I think I've heard of them. That's cool. Nah. Come on, do the spins. Fine, we're gonna leave that guy alive. Remember when you were in middle school, high school, we had to watch Channel 1 news for the schools only? Huh? That is satisfying, just shredding. Oh, they're called rippers? Was it on the computer schools? Yeah, you don't watch the news on the computer schools. You watch it on the computer's televisions. Oh, well, we've already been up there. We don't need to go up there again. Ad break soon. Hey, you know what? Firehead Nick, were you the one that was asking to see my wings? We can do that right before the ad break hits. If you're still here. So, whoosh. Yeah, flip, flop. Okay. Also, let me sling you guys back over to that monitor. There's an item check up there, if you recall, but it was just a missile. Still here? Okay, so we're going to... I need to reread the controls at the bottom corner of the screen here. We got Alt and left mouse is rotate, and then camera zoom is Alt right mouse. Okay. And then what's pan? Is there a... Okay, camera move is control left mouse. Okay, so this is confusing. So I go... Well, okay, we got zoom out, we got panning. Rawr. Oh, you're gonna see below the waist. It's gonna get spicy. And then we, whoop, no, wait, nope. Alt, there. Okay, now we turn, and whoop, and then pop, wingies. So I like how the two things. I like how VNyan keeps my feet completely perfectly planted still. So if I lean forward or back, funny things happen. Where I can do the smooth criminal. But also, I like how the membrane on the wings actually connects far down the down the tail. You can kind of see it like there. Oh, it's... You know, I never noticed it's weird on the VRM. Looks fine on the VR chat model. Oh well, you never see down there anyways. You've been struck by a smooth Durganmal. Anyway, ad break time. Also in VR chat, I can do more stuff with my wings. They actually have like little things built into them, so like if I look to one side, that wing will stretch out. And also I have a little controller thing, so I can have them like spread out, or come up and like over my shoulders, or just wrap around in a hug. Mortis did a fantastic job, and these are the best wings in VR chat. And he has ported this wing for multiple base models. So not only the Z-Dragon, the Nardagon can use them. What else? Which other ones have it? I know there's several. Makes me wonder what your avatar could do in VR chat. Just halted progress at having to register an account with Unity. Yep. Having to deal with Unity is kind of the worst part of dealing with VR chat. Anyway, we are in ad space, but we're also just kind of hanging out here and chatting, so we can do a just chatting during ad time. Channel 1 News was a news program for kids in middle school and early teens. It reported on current events and used several other things going on in the world. Ran from 1990 to 2018. I don't remember having that at all. That sounds pretty cool. So you guys, what, would they just like wheel in the TV during some school days? It's like, we're gonna watch the news. Everybody be like, oh god, at least it's not lessons. You know, that's something kids these days are never going to experience, is that feeling of relief when you walk into school and you hear that high-pitched whine of a CRT TV. Damn kids these days. We had TVs connected to the wall. Oh, okay. You watched it every morning? Wow. Dang, that's cool. You're getting a VR chat VTubing setup? Oh, that's going to be awesome. I can think of a couple of base models that would fit you. There are quad dragons. There's the forepaw, and then there's also the Dova Brodian. Either one of them, quad dragons. And from what I've seen, the Dova or not the forepaw, the demo version of that one had some like real bad jittering problems. I've been told that it's fixed, but I haven't seen it. And most people end up using the Dova Brodian anyways. Almost done. Gotta wait like a week or two more. I'm getting excited. Ooh, I'm excited to see it too. And also, if you are in VRC, you need to friend me. Or I need to friend you. We'll have to find each other somehow. Since we're in chatting space, gotta ask. You said that there'd be issues with Brolita fitting in, assuming... It's not that humans aren't allowed... Well, it's something that's never come up. Or... I just think that... I don't know how well you would fit in with a group of furries. But, you know, you've seen the group photos. Not a single human avatar among them. The only time someone brings out a human avatar is if it's a meme. Which... oh, that happened. You know what? I could show it. Uh-oh. Well, never mind, I guess. Okay. Discord connected for a moment. But at the last wing meet, Brixie brought out a avatar that he had, and I made sure to take probably one of the most cursed pictures that I've ever taken in VRC. So let me just bloop, plop, and everybody, you may want to brace yourselves. Whoosh. It's Mark Zuckerberg! Kill it with fire! Zuck jump scare! Also, we got a Weiston in the background. Yep, that is indeed Zuckerberg. Swoosh! Oh, that's even worse. I clicked to get rid of the picture, and instead it's zoomed in on it. I jump scared myself. See, I think Morgus also brought his out for a moment, and someone else got a picture of that. Didn't share it. Oh. Actually, I think that someone else was me. I am the one who took a picture of them. Alright, brace yourselves once more. Whoosh. It's a cartoony Zuckerberg. Also, I think that's Pix right there. Swoosh. The best thing about Morgus's version is that it was just actually like replacing his regular bat head with the Zuckerberg. He still had his bat wings and hoodie and everything. Lagged out. Oh. Which you missed earlier. Hang on. Or I missed if you read it. Which was it? You're a freak too. Well, as I said, we are it is a bunch of furries, and since you yourself are not a furry, I don't really know how well you would fit in with this particular kind of crowd that is a very furry-centric group. Well, I can bring up the other thing. Where's the group photo? Or a group photo from that night? What? Come on, bring it up. It's not like that one con at the Hilton. You'll need to be way more specific. There have been several cons that went very, very bad. Are you referring to Rainforest? Alright, whoosh. Group photo! We have many beings, many creatures. There's Mika, there's Morgus, there's Sky Warrior, Crucible, there's Zavi, Dracogen, he's the one that introduced me to the Wing group. There's Dex, Zamoth, we've seen him in here. Who else can I recognize? There's Black Dragon, who is actually a blue dragon. Oh, Johnny. There's Draze. Feel the flow. I think that's Weiston in his other avatar. Let's see. Oh, there's Brixie. See, who else do we got here? Oh, there's Teen, Ration, and me with the going with the music. Yep, this is the Wing group. This was the last group photo. As long as there's no Griffins, since Griffins are the Alliance. Well, I hate to break it to you, but we do occasionally have Griffins. Whoosh. In fact, one of the Perpsy, who does a lot of work with mini blinking lights, helped make the Griffin avatar there. Or no, wait. I think Mini Blinking Lights helped her with a different one. Either way, Perpsy and Mini Blinking Lights have worked together. Mini Blinking Lights has created the definite Griffin avatar. It is extremely floofy. Are we still in ad space? Oh. We are not. Whoosh. This SNES Classic is even going to sleep. Uh-oh. 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 Nope. Faster. Faster. We must go faster. We are not going faster. Spin, damn you! It's been over. Hey, jump. Feel the butter. Oh. Why is it letting go? Splat. Oh, this is it? This is the worst room? Or did you mean the previous one with the butter rising? This isn't that bad. This one? Whoops. Oh crap. Ups please. Come on. It's hard to time the jump whenever I can't see, like, when I'm actually starting to go down. There. I'm gonna go back this way, please. You have the screw attack, space jump, then yeah, it's not bad. Oh, okay, yeah, if you don't have those, and you gotta deal with these guys, it's like if you're playing a randomizer, you don't have plasma, you don't have screw attack, you don't have space jump, good luck. Hang on, this is just gonna deposit us back at the start. We don't want to go this way. Oh, there is an item check? Okay, we go back. We go back. Whoop! Hey, wasn't there another room you told me there was an item check in and I just completely forgot about it? No, no, no. Okay. Is the item check down? We'll hit it sometime later. And on the left wall. Okay. Yeah, we'll hit it later, maybe, if I remember that it's there. No, no, ow. Run, and whoop, and whoop, and whoop. Blah. Don't stop the spins! I'm gonna go over here first. Oh, I remember this room. Alright, everybody. Vor? Your handy claw. Ouch. Yeah, you don't forget this room. Ingurgi tank? We're only missing one. Huh. Ah, nope, nope, nope. Dang it. Ah. Please don't knock out any more of the lights. Please don't knock out any more of the lights. Ah, damn it. I knocked out more of the lights. It is very, very dark in here now. Oh yeah, there's the one in the room right after Ridley. Is this a thing? Nope, okay. Can't see crap. Yeah, I had to. I had to. Too bad you can't just leave your X-ray scope running all of the time. And just be able to see in darkness. Oh. Yeah, if we could get up from above, it'd be great. Oh wait, I know how we get up from above. This is the exit. I hurt my toe falling onto a boulder. Wait, no, we don't go up from here, we go down. Map, explain yourself! I'm less of a stickler about backseating when it's a game that I have played many, many times already. Especially if it's about secrets. Ah, good. Save point. This seat has cup holders for your drinks.
I spill my drink.
Mmm. Oh no, I spilled my drink in the car. Bombs only. Bombs only. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Oh, okay, well that works. Does this actually do anything? Does not. So we can break these little statue things. Doesn't gain us anything, but we can. In other news, been having fun today watching body cam footage from uncooperative Karens and others who think they can complete their way out of a ticket. I find stuff like that just makes me angry to watch. Alright, well this is gonna suck. Oh, it didn't. And you're sad from sports. Aw, did your team lose? Nah. Okay, we got that there. We got power bombs. And they get their windows broken, get pulled out of the car. Congrats, you played yourself. But I've seen videos like of that kind of thing you're talking about, or sovereign citizen types, and watching that stuff just makes me mad. Bloop. Okay. So, Marv, you said the other room was the room that you hate most? This is the room I hate most. Because I hate these guys in particular. Ah. You can only hit them when they shine gold. But they only do that gold when they kick. And the only reason that I know how to bait them into it is because I have watched Marf and other people play randomizers of this, and they were actually good enough at it, because otherwise I would be like, why don't you do it? Why don't you do it? And then, oh, he did it. Oh, dang, I missed my chance. So yes, I hate fighting these guys a lot. You stupid thing. Okay, kick. And then flip, and then whoop. Ah, he was gold! These guys can be worse. They aren't the Medusas. Ah. There. Probably the best I've ever done against those jerks. I hate them. Where did that even come from? Assuming Reddit? I have no idea. I would assume Facebook, because that's where all kinds of garbage comes out of. Blap. So, more than once, I have gotten through that room with less health than would be ideal, and had to spend time in this place regaining all of my HP. But we are, in fact, doing really good. So, why don't we just head on in? Monster faces! skip the room. Gotta skip the room. Ah. Hey. He like opened his eyes like, oh, no, wait, you're still pointing at me. You again. But this time we are better prepared. We have health, we've got armor, we got missiles. I am shooting them into all of the walls. Up, going up. Do power bombs hurt this guy? Ridley equals dragon? Ish. He's kind of a space dragon sort of thing, but he's more like part dragon, part xenomorph looking thing. A space pterodactyl. Well, yeah, it is Durgaboos, but he is also aboosing a Durg me. Alright, normal missile time. Bang, bang, bang! Bang, 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 bang! Man, I hope you don't have iframes. Bang, 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 bang! Nope, nope. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Oh, he died. Loktar. Oh, this is the little capsule that baby Metroid was in, and is gone. Hiding behind my wings. We now have maximum health. Is that our only prize? Is just an E-tank and that's it? An E-tank and seeing the Metroid baby thing. Well, that means we've got one place left to go. You got a couple items we could pick up. Wing Group does indeed have a Discord, and it is linked to in their on VR chat. Don't act spikes. Nope, I need one more. Up. In fact, their Discord is where I was showing those pictures, because that's where they were posted. Even though the sports makes me sad, and that was also sad, there's a guy who you're associate producer for, who is doing live streaming of said sports games, and one of the intermissions is pizza time. He had me do a logo mock-up for it, and it proved to be a resounding success. Nice. I would like to see the logo. Did you use any text from the Ninja Turtles arcade game? Go ahead and save. Never pass up a save point. Did Did you make You did make mock-ups of Papa John's, Domino's, Pizza Hut, and even Sbarro's. Well, you got all the major ones at least. Anyone ever get Papa Murphy pizza? It's like they deliver an uncooked pizza and it's your job to finish the job. Oh, right, it's this one. I've never tried one of theirs before. Yes, please, whenever you get the chance. This was the exit, wasn't it? This was... I don't remember. Yes, this was definitely an exit. Because we came back down here with the rocks and hit every rock on the way down. Okay, well, there was a reason that we came back down, and I guess it wasn't because there was an exit. This might be the way out. I did this already. It was just much darker in that room the last time. Right, this is why. Huh. Well, this is a problem. Is the only way just to go through the lava room? That doesn't seem right. Oh. Okay. Wait a second. I'm going back. The X-ray lied. It says that's a solid wall. Anyway, we can go this way now. Yay, we got a missile, and there's nothing else in this direction. It tricks you into facing your buttery death. Boop. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Boop. Bang. Alright. Once again, check. Boop. Said this before on this channel, but some of the best pizzas come from proper Italian restaurants. If it is family owned, it is going to be the best. If it is locally owned. Alright. Oh, all the way up to the tippity top. Boing! Can I sit up here? No? Okay. Wait. Okay, alright. Yeah, that would... Oh, wait, that would actually be okay. Yeah, that's fine. Boing! And then break, break. Seem to be different things. If we make it to the next commercial break, then I can look up the actual group number. It's wing something, some numbers, something, something.
Dragon fruit.
Wing dot numbers, numbers, numbers. You know, you know. Oh wait, I think I know what I need to do. Wait, yep, okay. Break, break, there. Back through the wall of lies. Yep. Samus walks straight into the lava. Thank you for that. Or the butter. Looks more like soup than butter. It's very bubbly butter. They have brought it to a boil. It's Geel. We're back to the regular Norfair music. Boop. And boop. What do you want? You're trying to trick me. You're trying to trick me. It's not trying to trick me. And it looks like, I guess there are some of those places that were down there that we're not going to go back to. I don't need to be up there. We got that already. I did just remember something else that we did not get way back in the beginning, where we first got our first missile packs, and there was that one section where it's like from the very first game, the first Metroid, and there was an energy tank up in the ceiling. There's a place we can also go there too. That we couldn't before, but now we can. Whoop. Now we're slow. Kaboom! So we go back to the very beginning. And also there's a thing I want to show off before we go to the end, because it's extremely unlikely we're going to have a situation arise where I'll be able to do it naturally. Ow. This is the John Cena room. Yes, that is the room I was thinking of. Thought it was the Indiana Jones room. I mean, either name works. You got the either the John Cena floors or the Indiana Jones boulders. Whoop. Nah, did not do the spin jump. Spin! I imagine Samus gets really nauseous. And again, maybe she's done it enough that it doesn't bother her anymore. Oops. Oh no! Actually, this room might be easier to navigate without the screw attack. So let's just turn that off. Nope, that one. That way I don't explode any of the platforms I'm trying to land on. When you think of invisible floors, think of, oh, Last Crusade. Yeah, that makes the Indiana Jones name work even better then. Because Indiana Jones has both boulders and invisible floors. Alright, I will refer to it as that from now on. High jump boots off. Now. Spinning might make her nauseous, but let's not examine it too closely and go with Rolita's answer. Have to assume it's like how her body turns into energy. Oh, okay. You know what? I will accept that too. I like how in I think it was Metroid Prime, the space pirates. There's like a little scan log you can find where the space pirates are trying to figure out how to recreate Samus's morph ball, and it says that all of their experiments have ended very horribly. Isn't that cute? But it's wrong! Alright, let's stop by our spaceship, get a full heal, full recharge of all of our stuffs, and then go do something dumb. We need to go stand in some butter, some geel. Darn. Oh, did I turn the screw attack back on? I did not. Okay, back on. There we go. Makes getting in here a lot easier. The stream started buffering. I am showing 0.1% dropped frames. I have dropped 455 frames, but it is not counting up. So I don't know when that happened. Anyway, we need to stand down in here for a bit. And it's going to take a little while. Oh, it's going to take such a long little while. I'm just going to set this down for a minute. And we still have the reserve tanks to get through, too. Luckily, I think we only have 2 of those. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and act. Oh, we got 3. Whoop. Just nom 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 nom. There. Because you can't have those. They have to be empty. You know what? While this is a thing, I'm just gonna VR chat, website, groups, Wingmeet. On VR chat, they are wing.2700. And then from there, they'll have a link to the Discord. Okay, we are almost there. Just a little bit more hot tootsies. Would this have gone faster if I turned off the gravity suit? Probably. And come on. Oh, this is cutting close. Okay, perfect. So, my favorite technique, secret little trick in this game, is the Crystal Flash. As far as I know, the game never tells you about it. I don't know if it's in the manual because I got this at Funko Land. I did not get the manual. I learned about this from Nintendo Power. So when you are nearly dead, reserve tanks are empty, curl up into a ball, L, R, down, Y, power bomb, and wah. Boop. Oh yeah. It's a cool little trick for a full heal. It costs you some of your ammo for your missiles, super missiles, and power bombs. Actually, does it cost power bombs? I know it costs the one that you have to drop to make it happen. Yes, it does. Okay. So yeah, it costs a little bit of all of your ammo, but it gives you a nice full heal. Nintendo Power also had a Super Metroid comic, which I thought was really cool, and the comic talks about the Crystal Flash and even shows Samus doing it. Oh, right. The Indiana Jones room. Now, because I am so good at this game, we'll never get a chance to actually do it for real. I wanted to show it off. Whee! Splat, splat, splat. Oh, Marv, did you also have Nintendo Power? I guess, of course you did. Pierce her suit and her arm. I remember Nintendo Power had a really good Super Metroid comic, and they had a really good Legend of Zelda Link to the Past comic. I still have all of my issues and could probably find it again with enough time. Alright, here we go. Okay, fine. I thought I was just gonna, you know, plow through it, but no, you gotta clear it first with a normal power bomb. And then you go whoop. Well, what do we do here? There's nothing. There's just spikes and water. Wah. Dun 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 dun. All that for a missile. Okay. Look forward to the comics every month. Howard and Nestor. Yep. Yeah, after Howard left, and it just became Nestor by himself. Ouch. Oh yeah, there was also the Star Fox comic. With there was like a girl on their team that wasn't Crystal. Farah. Oh wow, you even remember her name. Was she ever in any of the games? Hot and ready right off the stove. Nice. Cheese is still melty. OC, do not steal. Boop, beep, bob. Thank you for the health. These guys probably aren't going to drop power bombs for me. we don't even need to do that. We just do this. Whoop. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't go that badly later. She also bore a resemblance to Fox's mother, Vixie, which threw off Andros. Also never mentioned in any of the games. Knowing is half the battle, and the other half is violence. Brolita. Dead. Oh, dang it, they dropped power bombs. Had to take some creative license to stretch the game into the 12-issue series. Yeah, it's kind of hard to turn a Star Fox into a story when all you've got is just which stage. Okay, they're gonna take. Oh, they're taking the black hole because that's the cool path, right? Yep. I always come here last because as you beat the bosses, each one does this little thing. I guess that's their soul leaving? I don't know. Whee! And I like to do this last after I've beaten all the bosses, so it's just one after the other. If you freeze the screen with the X-ray scope, you can see the soul escape. Oh, I wish I'd thought of that. Wait, wait. Open the door. It actually has eyes and a screaming mouth. Ooh. I know I was just kind of joking about it being their soul, but is it? Anyway, we have entered the final area of the game, Turian. So it's time to make like a tourist and cause problems for the locals and make them want us to leave. Wait, do I have to kill these guys? Do I have to kill the Metroids to move on? Yes. Oh. So now we're fighting real Metroids, not those dumb mock Troids that die to the grappling beam. These are the real deal. Also, donuts. I see you over there, just off screen. Yeah. You flew away. Hey, we're over here. Trying to get the donut, and it's just not. Oh, there it is. Bip, bip, bip. Bip, bip. Bip, 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 bip. That's a pie. That is neither diarrhea zone nor donut. Which is good. Because if pies did that to you, then I would be very sad for you. Call them SpaghettiOs of Doom! Ah, you got me. Have bomb. Have bomb will travel. Get. There. For some reason I couldn't move. Kill you guys? Nope. At least not with what I've got. Not with what I'm willing to use. It crumbled to dust, which I think was a really cool effect. Leaves a little dust pile. What could have done this? Take this! I may have bigger problems! That's my kill. Haha, you missed! Oh, no, okay. Hang on! I can crystal flash out of this! Whoops. It is possible to skip the baby, but you've never pulled it off. Yep, this is in fact the baby. And it realized who we are. That we are the Metroid. And so it leaves us at 1 hit point. Thanks, kid. Baby, they grow up so fast. We wanted our baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. And we got it. Okay, that didn't work. Remember the Walmart rollback commercials? Eh, some of them. So, if you save here, you cannot ever go back to the rest of the game. You are stuck from here to the end of the game, because you can't go back through the baby room. Barbecue sauce. So we in it. Luckily, we've got maximum health. Mini missiles, but definitely not anywhere near maximum. Water. Okay. So far, so good. Just whatever, take the hits. Remember, this is something that a lot of people complain about. It's just this room and the donuts and the missiles and never really been that big of a deal to me. You know what'd be funny? What if we did the thing? What if we did a thing here? See how this works on you. It doesn't. Okay, good, great. Glad we did that. Ice wave. Ryan stuff Draco! Ah. Yay, we defeated Mother Brain! Game over, we win! Yep, we're already at the end. And an ad break is starting soon. Fortunately, we'll be able to... Oh, no! I got more missiles. Oh, Mother of Godzilla. No, this is Mother Brain. Now, if I had some ice cream, I could just give her brain freeze. And that might work better than all these missiles. What the heck was that? That was a weird sound. Do the hand... Was the ketchup bean? Yeah, but it sounds weird. It's not supposed to be make that. I guess. I don't remember it ever making that sound. Okay, we're finally here. Good. Get up, Samus! So, Marth made a custom sprite for this game of the Raging Brolita, and when he gets to this pose, he's also flipping her off. Aw, ad break now? You remember what your Brolita sprite does? Yes! Water! 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 Should've snoozed it. Oh! How about this? You think she's saying liar? I think she's saying water. It's what inspired the battle music of Final Fantasy VIII. Water and water and water, water. Anyway, we'll just sit this one out for a bit. Just ad break time. We've got a couple minutes of that. That are lawyer, lawyer. I'll sue. You're under a suit. Well, technically, yes, Samus is. Mother Brain is the original Karen. Remember her voice in the Captain N cartoon? Remember anybody's voices in the Captain N cartoon? There were some questionable decisions in that show. I think it was a man's voice. I believe you are correct. Voiced by the same guy who voiced Audrey 2. Yes. So, think Little Shop of Horrors, Mother Brain. Okay, Cool Bird's back from ads. Good. It was a very short ad break, but I am fine with that because it means we can get back to this quicker. Although you were the only one who's back. And we still got 40-some seconds left. You only ever heard of the Captain N cartoon? Dare not dive in. It was a thing. It did exist. Ads end in 45 seconds. Yeah, I've got a Firebot over there. Or I guess on this side of from whatever. It's over there and it has a timer on it. Watched the hell out of Captain N when I was a kid. Yep, same. We loved it. It was dumb, but we loved it. Do you remember what the show was where there were like they actually would use like Nintendo cartridges as weapons, and it'd like shoot out a beam that would like suck in video game characters. Always been your lifelong fantasy to go into your video games and be the champion. Marth wishes to be isekai'd. Never underestimate the power of a raging Lolita. Can also relate to him when he said Bayou Billy was the one game he couldn't beat. Even freaking Captain N couldn't beat it. And you're waiting for Truck Kun? No, I did not see the movie Pixels. I did watch the Half in the Bag review of it, though. You liked it? Okay. Nope. Ads are completed, so we may return to watching the baby defeat Mother Brain for us. Don't worry, I'll still disintegrate her and get the kill. And behold, Mother Brain is reduced to, well, desiccated, but not quite dead. Or dust. She breathes. Been an Adam Sandler fan since you were a teen, so it might have made a difference. Okay, baby, you can leave. Go, go, go. Get through the wall. Get through the wall. Go. Just go through the wall. Stay back there. Stay back there. You're fine. Bang, bang. So, question for chat is this? Where is it? It's not letting me go to the side screen. Okay, well, is the Hyper Beam a final gift from the baby Metroid, as it basically absorbed the death laser that Mother Brain was firing at us? Or is this a manifestation of Samus's rage? Fine, you get one last hit. Dun 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 dun. Time bomb set. Who did that and why? Slow down. All right, we got 3 minutes to get out of here. ¿Por qué no las dos? Oh wait, you can just do this, right? You just go. Hang on. Whoop. Oh, nope. Don't get to do that here. Come on, uppies, 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 uppies. I see lava, or butter, rising. No, no, do not fall. Do not fall. You go left. Nope, uppies more. Come on, I definitely need space jump here, please. Just keep the space jumps going. Keep the space jumps going. Keep the space jumps going. Don't miss an input. Keep the space jumps going. Making me nervous whenever you grab the wall like that. Okay, okay, okay. We are fine. We are good. We are fine. No shine spark. Yeah, I ran into the dudes. It messed it up. Also, I don't really know the right spot to shine spark up. So I probably would have just bonked my head right away anyways. Damn it, Bobby. Alright, we have to save the running bird. I don't care about the somersault, guys. We just have to save the running bird. There, you're free. Go, go, go. Well, bird can go. The other three, you can stay. Ouch. Done. And we out. I like the clouds. It's a neat effect showing you leaving the planet and getting past the clouds. Leaving the atmosphere. I don't think Crystal Flash is going to fix that. Hell of a time bomb! The operation was completed successfully? I don't know. We went there to save the baby, and I don't believe we did. But that is Super Metroid. One of the greatest games ever made. Still holds up. Still great. Still perfect. It is a perfect game. Tasks failed successfully. Well, I may have not saved the baby, but I did blow up a planet. And in the end, isn't that what really matters? Time to go claim a bounty. Ducked out to avoid spoilers, but good job! Yeah, I guess if you've never seen this before and don't know what happens, then you do want to skip out on the spoilers. But thank you all for the GGs. And now we enjoy credits. And find out what our percentage was. And what our time was. Definitely wasn't under 3 hours. Now what will we play for the rest of the stream? I'm gonna guess, we only got like an hour left? Nothing! We're just gonna raid out. And all the nice people who made this game. Yep, whenever we finish a game, we watch the credits. Because it is out of respect for all of the hard work that went into it. 70%, 6 hours? That sounds about right. Because I know I missed a lot of missiles. I'm here to collect the bounty for Mother Brain, but you already collected that bounty. Yeah, she came back and now she's dead again. Pay me. Also, I blew up a planet. In fact, it was the same planet that we blew up last time, but last time we didn't really blow it up enough. I had to blow it up more. Gunpei. Rest in peace, you absolute legend. 1994. Nintendo. Yep. This... No, wait! Samus, no! Alright, rate for collecting items is 85%. Not too bad. I'm actually surprised it is over 80. I had a bounty too. Okay. Whoosh. Let me go ahead and turn that off. Boop. What was my time? Apparently I missed it too. I didn't see it. I have 6 bounty. It's the quicker picker-upper. There's a bounty out on some steak. Is that... Oh, is that the Operation Complete screen? So used to the randos just giving you your times at the end. We'll have to look at it again later whenever I go back and do the thing. When I do the edits.
It took 4 hours,
okay.
36 minutes.
So an hour and a half longer than is required for the good ending. I guess, you know, if I wasn't constantly going around and trying to find all of the things, and still only not finding all of the things, but 85% of the things. And I thought I was being thorough, but I still missed 15% of the pickups in the game. There was, let's see, 1 reserve tank, a crap ton of missiles and bombs and missiles and bombs and missiles. And that's it, really. We got everything else. Of course, you get all the plot critical stuff because obvs. But yeah, Super Metroid, still a great game, still loves it. Fantastic.